This episode of Unqualified is brought to you by McDonald's, proudly serving communities since 1965. On the drive to and from my parents' house in Washington State, we almost always stop at two particular McDonald's, one in Salem, Oregon, and another in Eureka, California. At the moment, we are in the parking lot of the Salem location, and I just finished a Big Mac and fries. Even though we are just passing through, I appreciate the familiarity and feeling of community. The other day, I was looking through my mother-in-law's photo album and came across a photo where she and her friends are standing in front of a McDonald's wearing their cheerleading uniforms. I usually call my mother-in-law New Mom, but her name is Marcia. Under the photo, Marcia had written a note, and I talked her into letting me read it here. San Bernardino, California. I have so many memories of this McDonald's over the years. My father took me there on what I think was opening day. What a thrill it was as a young girl to order a chocolate shake, hamburger, and French fries. Then there was the time when my cousin Hinda and I were given a tour and allowed to take dill pickles by the cupful out of a huge barrel. We must have eaten 100 pickles each. Everyone in my family knows the story of how I accidentally missed the ketchup container and dipped a fry into my milkshake. Now when I dip fries in my shake, it's on purpose. I remember when I was 12 years old, my mother and my cousin Noel Novak, Larry's brother, picked me up from dance class, and we went for dinner to celebrate Noel's graduation from high school. Years later, when I was in high school, we would go to McDonald's every Friday night after the football game. I wish you could see this photo. Marcia couldn't remember if they won the game that night, but everyone is smiling as if they did. Wherever your local McDonald's is, there's nothing better than that wonderful feeling of community. Well, maybe that feeling is tied with eating a Big Mac. McDonald's, I'm loving it. My guest tonight is Paul Scheer, the brilliant Paul Scheer, and he has his own amazing podcast called How Did This Get Made? And he's about to tell us. I want to try to imitate your voice with this. Like,
no, it's hard. Look, to get a sponsor, you have to really sell it. Like, so I'm going to give you an improv game here, right? I'm going to give you a sponsor, and you have to prove to me that you believe in the sponsor.
Okay. How much money are we getting? I just need to have.
It's all about how CPMs. It's all about how many people are listening.
I know all about CPMs.
Yeah. So it's like Sim knows what we're talking about. Right?
So
here's
hoping
your sponsor
for like $3 million a year.
Wow, $3 million a year.
Listen,
that's all right. That's a lot. All right, that's high. How many CPMs?
I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you, Paul.
All right, we're looking at a high CPM.
I'm going to give it to you, Paul.
Okay, I'm going to give you an easy one first. Okay, just a simple ad that you have to do. All right, so just right off the bat, chicken nuggets. Sell me on chicken nuggets. McDonald's chicken nuggets. Go.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, what's going on, Anna?
You're a busy guy.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. You've got a kid.
Yeah.
I got to tell you something.
Sure.
Do you remember that first time that you had a chicken nugget?
I like where you're going. I like where you're going.
Chicken nugget. Mm-hmm. And I got to tell you,
don't talk to me. Talk to them. Talk to them. Talk to your listeners.
4 different kinds of sauces. Yes. We've got barbecue. We've got ranch. We've got sweet and sour. We've got ketchup. I mean,
give the call to action.
Not only
what's the call to action?
It's like it's biting into nostalgia. It's like it's crispy. It's not that fatty. It's nutritious, and it's fucking delicious.
See, you should be doing ads on this podcast.
I don't think I give myself
today.
A C+. That was not that great.
No, it was great because you engaged us. New York Times.
Did you want a chicken nugget?
Actually, I did. As someone who has not been eating chicken that much, you made me go like, I should revisit the chicken nugget.
No, you know what,
Everybody,
Paul?
Sim, what did you think?
I'm ready to go to McDonald's
kind.
right now.
Yeah. No, you have to engage that audience, and then because you get people like Stamps.com sell stamps. How can you sell stamps?
Okay, well,
all right. Let's see.
You
can't engage.
This is
me.
like
this
a real.
your audience.
By the way, this is like a real podcast sponsor, and they're not paying us at all. So this is completely a free ad for Stamps.com.
Stamps.net.
Stamps.net.
So 2 or 3 times a week, I send my mom a letter. And
like this already. Personal. That's what you do.
And a postcard. And it's usually like one of those raunchy ones that I can find down on Hollywood Boulevard with the 80s gals in bikinis. And it embarrasses her because the postman is always, a little bit blushes when he sees these postcards. But I tell you what, my mom loves it so much. And even though she scolds me a little bit, she's always like, Ani, I am making an album of these postcards and these letters that you send me. And I know that I can reach out to her. It's always, important that I...
Call to action.
Okay. You pressure me. Okay. It's always important that, that I always text her and call her. But doing something through the mail means so much.
Really good.
And to my mom, I know that it makes her cry, and she looks forward to opening up the mailbox every day. So that's why Stamps.com,
Stamps.net,
Stamps.net makes your life so much easier, because this way you can reach
natural.
out.
You're natural. First of all, you make me excited to send mail. I'm like, I should be sending my mom.
Can I show you one of these postcards?
Yeah, I would love to. You make me feel like I should send my mom a postcard. Sam, what do you think about these ad skills?
This is absolutely amazing. I can't believe we haven't monetized yet.
You guys need to monetize, and you need to start. What you need to do. All right, here, the postcard. Amazing. This is amazing. I'm looking at a postcard called California Girls, and it's 3. I would say they're 80s attractive. And they're probably attractive now in the teens, but they're very 80s attractive on bikes. A lot of ass is showing. This is kind of similar to the posters that you would see at Spencer's
can't
Gifts,
find these
where they
anymore.
say hauling ass.
They're
and it
so
says girls in bikinis.
hard to find.
That's it.
These
it's
postcards,
California Scene,
Paul,
postcards.
And that's why Stamps.com or .net is so important.
By the way, you have nailed the ad read. You make it personal. You make
really?
it. Yeah, because I have
Paul,
to say,
you're so kind.
That chicken nuggets and Stamps.net, not com, because they're not paying. I felt like I want to get into that business. I want to get into sending postcards. It's great.
Paul, can I give you a compliment?
Sure.
You are one of the very few hysterical people that are also incredibly kind and generous with compliments. You know how a lot of stand-ups sometimes are they come from a place of defensiveness.
Sure,
a little bit. But you're incredibly generous. You always have been. I've known you for a while.
We have known each other.
Now I'm not going to let you talk.
Well, no, we've known each other for a long time. You got me out of jail because I hit and ran 15 people, and that's something I really regret. And
but don't beat yourself up.
You know what? And I don't, because here's the thing: everyone has their time to go, right?
It was that Scary Movie 2 money, and I knew you needed a friend.
You got me out of jail, and I appreciated it. I appreciated it. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, my pleasure. My pleasure. Would you ever solicit a prostitute?
That's a crazy question to ask, because I feel like if you're going to cheat, you'd have to solicit a prostitute, right? Isn't that the most logical thing to do?
Or you can just go to a bar or on Tinder or on.
But that's like a personal relationship. Mm-hmm. Like, I think if you care about the person, yes. No. For me, I feel like I'm too hung up. I feel like I would be there's too many questions. Like, am I doing this right? I don't want to make you uncomfortable. I don't want to
And Tiger Woods was doing it right for a while.
He was. Tiger Woods, we should all be like Tiger Woods, just getting it on nonstop.
But he thought, and he did for a long time. He had it down.
I think there's something so... I'll tell you, I'm not a fan of strip clubs, because here's the thing. It's the same idea with prostitutes. You know that they're faking. I feel like I know too much how the sausage is made. I think it's and that's a terrible analogy to think of sausage and prostitutes. But I know that they're faking. I don't want to I can't engage there.
Really?
I feel like it'd be too weird.
You don't think, because I think that men are actually, a lot of men.
Would you go with a male escort?
Would I go with a male escort?
Yeah.
Would I go with a male escort?
Well, I mean, would you have sex with a male escort? Or prostitute. Just say prostitute. Sorry, I said escort to make it classy. Because escort sounds like I feel like you would be someone who would get an escort, not a prostitute.
Thank
you, a prostitute is like a dirty Las Vegas strip. Somebody coming in there. Yeah, someone coming in there you get an escort.
No, I wouldn't, but I will say, as somebody who has not had like a ton of sexual partners,
sure, because
my mom, bless her angel heart, made me feel incredibly guilty.
Me too.
Really?
Oh God, yeah. From before I was even able to have sex,
I didn't know that happened to men.
So hard. My mom was like, well, I'm from my parents were divorced, so I had a single mom. That was my point of view. My dad was very much involved, but that's what I lived with. And my mom was like, I just want you to know, if you have sex, you're making the choice that you're okay to have a child. And so go ahead, do whatever you want to do, but just know that if you're having sex, you're saying you want to have a child. Do you want to have a child? No. It's like, okay, well, then I think the decision is made. So, and that was so ingrained. Sex was so, and I'm Catholic, so that was all pushed in very intense ways.
But I gotta say, you're a great man.
Well, my mom did something right. I have a great wife. I have great ladies in my life.
You have an amazing wife. I love June so much.
She's awesome.
This episode of Unqualified is brought to you in part by ZocDoc. Who gets excited about trying a new restaurant that has 2 out of 5 stars? When it comes to finding healthcare, don't ratings matter even more? ZocDoc is a free app where you can compare doctors, read reviews from real patients, and even make same-day appointments. When I finally called to reschedule my dentist appointment, I was told that my dentist had been retired for nearly 3 years. In my defense, parking was a nightmare. Through ZocDoc, I found a new dentist who had great reviews, took my insurance, and whose office was actually within walking distance. I was also able to book an appointment instantly without talking to a receptionist who made me feel guilty about not having my teeth cleaned for 3 years. My new dentist didn't make me feel guilty either, and only suggested I floss a little more often. Whether you need a primary care physician, dentist, dermatologist, psychiatrist, eye doctor, or other specialist, ZocDoc makes healthcare easy. Now is the time to prioritize your health. Go to ZocDoc.com/unqualified and download the ZocDoc app. Sign up for free and book a top-rated doctor who might be available as soon as today. That's ZocDoc.com/unqualified. This episode of Unqualified is brought to you in part by Osea. Wondering what to gift your friends and family this holiday season? Female founded over 25 years ago by a mother and daughter team, Osea's award-winning cleansers, serums, face moisturizers, and body products give you the results you want. Skin that looks and feels amazing. I recently got to try Osea's new body butter, which, like their now famous Undaria algae body oil, transforms dry skin without being greasy, has the same incredible scent, and leaves your skin soft, smooth, and healthy looking. If my experience is any indication, you can count on your partner giving you a lot of compliments. This holiday season, stock up and share your new favorite clean skincare and body care with your friends and family. Unqualified listeners get 10% off your first order with promo code ANNA at OseaMalibu.com. You'll get free samples with every order, and orders over $50 get free shipping. Gifting is always easier if you start early, so head to OSEAMalibu.com. Use code ANNA.
Wait, what's your wife's full name? Her name is
June Diane Raphael.
And you two host an amazing podcast,
Yes.
along with a former guest of ours, Jason Mantzoukas.
Yes, Jason Mantzoukas, who, we do this bad movie podcast called How Did This Get Made, which is super fun.
Love it.
Thank you. And I love your podcast. I was telling you guys, I love your podcast.
I can't believe you actually
It's
listen to
a
it.
huge podcast.
It's
I
really
love it. People love it.
You are one of our few
It's
guests
still weird.
have actually listened
It's still
to it.
weird for us that people are actually listening to our podcast.
I'm going to show you right here on my phone. I believe that if I pull up my podcast app, look at this. You'll see your face right there. Boom.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
Right
there it is.
Yeah, isn't that an awful picture?
Well, you picked it.
I
I never thought it was an awful picture.
No, it is an awful picture, but I wanted
to know how that picture how it came about.
How did it get approved?
Yeah, because I feel like that was a picture
Okay, I'll tell
that someone took of you and like that should be our podcast picture.
So that was my son's previous nanny.
Okay.
I was in Baton Rouge.
Okay.
We were starting this dinking around with the podcast. I was like, well, I think a pool, an outdoor visual would be interesting. It would stand out. And a pool would stand out. So people might want to click on that. And then we started doing some pictures with me in a bikini, and it felt way too sexual and weird.
Right.
No, this is not what I want to do. I don't want to be in a bikini in the pool, but I still like the pool idea. So I put on a shirt and that weird hat, and my face is totally puffy because I maybe, I'm not saying I did, but I maybe had something to drink the night before. And I was actually really cold in the pool, even though it was Baton Rouge.
I was going to ask, were you cold? You look
cold.
Like you could be cold.
I'm really cold.
In my imagination, when I saw that picture, I'm like, she got in the pool because she thought it would be a funny thing.
Right.
And then she's like, fuck, it's cold. Take
It's
the picture
cold.
quick.
I'm annoyed.
And someone
You're
was
totally
like,
right.
And someone was like, we're trying. How does iPhones work? And you could see in your face, just press the white button and hold it down because then we'll just take a bunch and we'll pick.
Yep.
And there's a moment, and it's a great moment because it actually underlines the whole show. You're not qualified.
Yeah.
If you were at ease
I'm
in that
nervous.
pool,
I'm cold. I'm slightly annoyed, but I'm also having a good time.
You're ready. You're up for anything, but you weren't expecting what you were in for.
Right. And so when I annoyed, I was going through the photos and I was like, I want something that's reflective of this message. So I picked that one, and Sim sweetly agreed to it. Although I think we might want to change it because it really. I don't know if
Wait, as a podcast professional, what do you think? If we
ours is not a good one.
You
I'm
have
just saying,
an
but if we
amazing one. It's hysterical.
But if we change the picture, we're 6 months in now. If we change the picture now, will that?
You can't change the picture.
Can't change the picture.
That's it. It's
done.
permanent.
It's locked
All
in.
All right.
Like when I think about your podcast, I think about that picture.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
But by the way, that picture is great. I want to know.
It's definitely flawed, which is kind of what the
But
podcast
that's
is.
what it is. Look, our thing, you can't blow up bigger than the image that you see on a podcast because it won't blow up. It's just someone made that, and we're like, that's it. And it was it's poorly photoshopped heads of me, Jason, and June on a poster from Twins, which was Emma Thompson, Danny DeVito, and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now I want to ask you a question. What was your drink of choice that made you puffy?
Oh, the night before? Oh, gosh. I feel like Chris may have had some Navy SEAL buddies in, and they like to drink a lot of whiskey. So it may have been a little bit of that kind of night.
I feel like I have become a better drinker since I've become a parent because I feel like it's like the day is over. The baby is down. We have done mission accomplished. Let's celebrate. And so I feel like now, I've drank more now that I've had a baby because I feel like it's a celebration of my day. I don't know if that's something that you feel at all. Have you ever have that?
Oh, yeah. Well, there's definitely how do I numb my brain?
You just let's shut off now. We've done it. We've
my brain is already numb because I'm around a 3-year-old. So how do I numb it more?
And what is your I'll tell you my drink of choice.
Sim's getting a little fussy because he can hear the children in the background.
I think it adds a very good. It feels like we're in the middle of something.
Look how antsy he is.
My drink of choice is I make martinis, and I got this olive juice that is amazing called Dirty Sue olive juice. Pour that in there and a splash of Tabasco. Make my own martinis every night. The way to go.
That sounds incredible.
It's pretty much the best thing ever.
I want one.
I'll make you one. Come to my house. I'll make you a drink.
I'm down.
Okay, so now we're going to do my improv
I feel like I'm already letting you guys down.
No. Are you kidding?
Are you kidding? No way.
Okay, so now we're going to do... Sim, do I have the right...
Quick fire round?
No, actually,
we're doing something different with you.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
It should be the last email.
I've already practiced all my answers. Pancakes, not waffles. Twilight Zone.
No.
Volvo.
Do you remember the Jason Mantzoukas episode at all?
I do indeed.
Do you remember when Anna played a high-powered studio exec?
The improv game.
Yes. So she's going to play the same character.
Karen.
Karen, the studio exec.
Yeah.
And she has a bunch of like catalog titles from the studio that they own.
What was your name again?
Donovan Sarna.
Donovan.
I'm the assistant.
Got it.
Right.
You are my head and most valuable, trusted writer.
Okay, great.
Like an in-house writer or someone they keep going to.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. So I'm the guy that they come to be like,
and
what
your
can we
name
do
is
with this?
Rafe Spines.
Rafe Spines. Love it. Love it. Okay. I love it all. Okay.
Okay, so Donovan?
Yes.
I'm back. I'm back from Ojai. Please bring in Rafe right now.
It's actually Ralph Spines?
It's Rafe. Bring him the fuck in right now.
Whatever you say.
And
give
me a fucking almond milk macchiato.
Right away. Hey, Ralph.
It's
Karen.
Ralph.
Ralph.
It's Ralph.
It's Ralph.
It's Ralph.
Okay. Well, she's going to call you Rafe. Karen's going to call you Rafe. Just go with it.
Okay.
She's ready.
Sure.
She's ready to see you now.
Okay, sure.
Hi, Rafe.
Hi. Oh my God.
Gosh. It's so
How was
great.
Ojai?
Oh, fabulous.
Oh my God. Did you go to that place on Main Street, the candy
did.
place?
Oh my God.
So much fun.
That fudge.
Oh, so good, right? And the pizza place is good. I think the pizza place is good.
I didn't think it was.
Wait, did you go to the strawberry shortcake place or did you go to the one down the block? Because the one down the block is better than the strawberry shortcake.
Oh,
No,
I didn't go to the one.
Okay,
Next time.
Great.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, I love what you do with the office. This ottoman is so great. It feels so comfortable.
Thank you. I'm trying to make it like sort of, I don't know.
It's very homey. It's very homey. By the way, I saw the numbers this week, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh,
Thank
so
you.
good.
Thank
numbers
you.
Are so good.
Thanks.
Really fantastic.
Thank you. We all worked hard.
Oh well, of course.
Okay, so I want to cut right to the chase.
Sure.
So I was in Ojai with my kids.
Okay. Of course.
And you know that they have their finger on the pulse.
Yes, it's your kids are Milo and Ventimiglia, right? I love them. Yeah, they're so great.
13 and 16.
Oh
so
my
they
gosh,
know.
they're so in tune. I follow them both on Snap, Tinder, and Wedge.
I hope they're not getting into trouble.
Oh no, they're not. They're not. They're great. They're really great. I love their snaps.
So we were talking because they know.
Right.
They sort of know what's going on more than I do.
Of course.
In a weird way.
Well, look, they're tapped in.
Right.
I mean, they're really tapped in.
Yeah, I knew that.
They're like Nikki Fink but younger.
So we were getting a family massage.
Right.
And
Stone massage.
Oh, should have.
Oh my gosh.
Should have.
It's so smart. It's so smart. It's like we need to have that weight on ourselves because it brings us back to earth, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, yes. So tell me what Milo and Ventimiglia was saying.
So they threw some movie titles.
Oh my God. Okay, yeah.
Me.
Oh, sure.
And I thought they're all brilliant. So all I need you to do is come up with scripts.
All right, let me take out my Galaxy and pop up my pen function. Here we go. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, so this one. So they came up with 8. I have a few thoughts, but I want to hear your thoughts.
Of course.
Okay. Number 1, just the tipster.
Just the tipster. Oh,
so
my God.
This is
thinking, yes. Go ahead. Tell me.
Well, no, I was just thinking like it's some kind of caper, like.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. It is a caper. It's about a guy who is a serial. Basically, he dates all these girls, and he just puts in the tip, right? That's he just puts in the tip.
He puts like a tip in their mailbox.
No, his tip of his penis in their vagina, and it's a sex comedy. It's like very American Pie, very dirty sex drive-esque. It's sort of like, so here's the deal. He's the hotshot at high school. He dates all these girls, and he's like, it's not sex if I just put in the tip. And he does it all to these girls. And then this cabal of girls think it's like Mean Girls meets American Pie. They team up and they're like, we're going to get him. And they tell him, it's kind of like post Entourage where they tell E that he has an STD. They're going to tell him that he has an STD, and it's like a girl revenge caper movie. They're going to like convince him that.
Okay, but girls?
Yeah.
Girls are not like, we don't want to have.
They're not hot, right?
No. We don't want them as our leads.
Of course, because it's like when all the girls.
We need guys.
We want to have like a thing. Yes,
we need Zach. We need.
Zach, and we need Trent, and we need Garvin, and we need Khalid. All those guys, they're great. Okay, so tipster.
Okay, so
yeah, go
moving
ahead.
on.
I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna work on that. Yeah, just
okay.
Tipster.
Don't feed the beavers to Logjammer.
It's a sequel.
Well, you remember Don't Feed the Beavers.
Yes. Don't Feed the Beavers was one of the best Bill Cosby movies ever made in the late 70s. Bill Cosby, Sidney Poitier, Don't Feed the Beavers. We get Damon Wayans, and we get Mark Cuban from Shark Tank. Shark Tank is hot right now. Don't Feed the Beavers. So basically, they're these two guys that come up with this internet startup, and it's all about like it's like Uber for dam building, and and then they get into this thing, and the beavers are like, they're really fun voices. We're talking who's that girl? Oh my God, she dated Russell Crowe.
Ashley Tisdale.
Meg Ryan.
No, she's a singer. Katy Perry. Katy Perry's a beaver. And and so Mark Cuban and Damon Wayans are like trying to deal with this beaver, and she's like, I won't build dams anymore. Anyway, it's like an app, it's a movie, it's everything.
Oh, I love it. Okay. Okay, so now
By the way, is this iced coffee machine, does this work? Can I just have
one last
Yes, sure.
pitch. I love all these ideas.
Thank you. I'm just like I'm having so much fun, for the first time in my life. It's like I'm divorced from my third wife, and we're having fun for the first time.
You get it, though.
I do. I really do.
Okay, so now to appeal, because, China's where it's at.
Oh, my God, China. I'm, like, scared of China, but I'm also, like, kind of interested in China.
Me too.
Yeah. Not the wrestler. We're talking about the country, right? The continent?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I like China. I like China a lot. I also like China the wrestler, FYI. Big wrestling fan, anyway.
Wait, China died.
What?
Why did you tell him that? Are you trying to fuck this up for me,
I'm sorry. I'm not even supposed to be here.
Okay,
I'm going to go back and
you know what? I'm over it. I just grieved in my own personal way, and I'm over it because I'm learning a lot of stuff from my therapist right now, and my therapist told me, don't care about anyone else. And now I'm like, I really felt like I took that in. Okay, great. Go ahead.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's just like it's some mantras and stuff. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so this is called Wong number.
Well, first, for the onset is we're going to get just destroyed by a lot of different councils because it's a blatantly offensive right at the tip, but
it's not though.
But it's Wong's number.
Yeah.
And his name is Alfred Wong.
Right.
And he's great. And we're gonna cast this up. We're gonna cast
we
this up.
We have to appeal to China.
We gotta get
the China market.
We gotta get everybody in there. We gotta get all of our Asian actors in there. Let's just make this okay.
There are 63 billion people in China. That means 63 billion.
Okay, I got it. Kate Beckinsale goes to a fortune teller.
Okay.
And the fortune teller tells her, you're going to fall in love with Albert Wong. She Googles. There's like 50,000 Albert Wongs. So she's going to every Albert Wong to find out which is the one she's supposed to marry. And we'll get them all in there. We'll get every Asian, the big Asian actors, the small Asian actors. We'll get them all in there. This is a great romantic comedy. It feels like Notting Hill. It feels like...
We have to do something Great Wall. I just want third act
the
Great Wall.
The final kiss is on the Great Wall because they're separated by it and they kiss through it and they walk through. It's a special thing. And that's the thing. It's like when you find your partner, you'll be able to walk through the wall. I don't know. I haven't figured that part out, but she'll be on one side, he'll be on the other, and they'll kiss and they'll meet in the middle. And then, that's it. Wrong number, but
Wong.
right. Wong. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I've been working with a coach for my lips. So my lips have been very bizarre lately. Sorry, I apologize. So that's a couple of ideas.
Okay. I love them.
Thank you. Thank you so much. These are all from your sons. They're so smart. They're so smart and strong.
They are. Well,
very strong. Very strong.
Oakwood.
Oh my God. Look, I love Oakwood. My kid knows more about Miles Davis than I do, and he's only 2.5 years old. He came home the other night and he played me Miles Davis and he explained it to me. And I was like, wow, you blew my mind. My kid's like really smart. He's like into Boonwell. Do you know Boonwell? Oh my gosh. No, don't worry about it.
Okay, but I would love your notes. We're going to change roles.
Okay, great.
If you don't mind.
No, I'm ready to go.
My breath is horrible.
How do you know?
I don't know, but I feel it. I feel like I can taste it.
I definitely feel like I have white wine breath. I'm looking at that refresher. It looks so good. Oh,
have Sim's water.
All right, great. No, I won't take Sim's water.
No, take my water. It's fine.
Did you drink out of it, Sim?
I don't think I did. Maybe I did.
Look at it. Look at that clean dental hygiene that
Sim,
he has.
by the way, I will tell you that this podcast has a bad reputation that Sim has roofied 5 of your guests.
I know.
Sim is what?
Roofied.
Yeah.
You roofied.
Oh, roofied.
Roofied.
Oh, yeah.
Roofied 5 of your
weren't
guests.
supposed
Yeah.
to.
He
does
it to me every week.
What?
He roofies me every week.
Sim, what the fuck? You got
Now I sneak into his jacket pocket for the roofies. I'm addicted.
They're good. They really let you just check
Out.
She could just
Publicly.
I do it for her.
I love to check out publicly. No, seriously, take this.
I'm not going to take Sim's water.
Yeah, no, but
No, take the water. Take the
All
water.
right, you sure?
Okay, here we go. Here's some more. Right
What
here.
is this? What roles are we playing? Now, am I the executive?
We're having fun
I'm the
with
executive.
some improv.
Okay,
Should I
great.
read
What's
them?
your name? What's her name?
Okay.
Sim, tell me your name.
All right, no, we're going to give a couple of improv scenarios here.
Oh, gosh.
All right?
All right.
why is he so loud?
We really had a thing going on.
I
here.
mean, The roofie's
I'm just
really
gonna
kicking
leave.
in, and he's loud.
Really gonna...
Okay, so Hans Gruber on a Tinder date. Here's your Tinder date. Go.
Hello, girl. Very nice to meet you.
Hi.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
First of all, does this place take bearer bonds? I have a bunch of bearer bonds.
What?
I have a bunch of bearer bonds. Does this place take bearer bonds? I don't have cash or credit. I have a bunch of bearer bonds from the Nakatomi Plaza.
Is that like a Bitcoin?
Kind of a Bitcoin. Anyway, so you think you're a cowboy? You a cowboy? You like cowboy movies?
Okay.
Yeah.
First of all,
Yeah.
you're fucking creepy.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Second of all, you didn't bring cash or
I did.
credit
I brought
cards.
bearer bonds.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
I brought you also a gift, the FBI. The gift of the FBI. It's one of the gifts of the... It's like so inside baseball, fucking Die Hard references. If you've not seen Die Hard, you will not get any of this Hans Gruber specifics.
It was excellent, though.
All right, let's go to the next one then. The next one is Hannibal Lecter working his first
Why
shift.
do I have to do all these impressions? I'm not like
Hey,
fucking
hey,
like
you got this.
Frank
You got this.
Caliendo over
Listen.
here.
This episode of Unqualified is brought to you in part by State Farm. And in honor of their surprisingly great auto insurance rates, I'm going to tell you about a particularly surprising day on set. It takes me a long time to read a script. For almost every line of dialogue, I will stop to figure out why my character would say it, how it fits in the conversation, and how it's going to come out of my mouth. Between the lines, there are larger chunks of text which describe everything else happening in the scene. Maybe what a room looks like, what characters are wearing, and what they're doing. As I often underestimate how long everything in my life takes, I know I can make up some time by reading those larger chunks a little faster. I got the script for Overboard about 6 months before we started production. I read it in my warm living room, wearing comfortably warm clothes, sipping from a warm mug of tea. Somehow, it never occurred to me that when you jump off a boat in the middle of the ocean, the water is surprisingly cold. And it doesn't get any warmer on take 2. Here at Unqualified, we love State Farm because they provide coverage that meets your needs at a surprisingly great rate. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com for a quote today. This episode of Unqualified is brought to you in part by Warby Parker. Warby Parker was founded with a rebellious spirit and the lofty goal of creating boutique-quality eyewear at a revolutionary price point. Sunglasses, with or without a prescription, start at $95 and, just like eyeglasses, are available through their home try-on program. You just choose 5 pairs and see which ones you like. I was surprised by how quickly they arrived, which presented me with the immediate problem of deciding which ones to keep. I loved all of them, so you can guess what happened. And not only can you feel good about how cool you look, you can also feel good knowing that for every pair of glasses sold, Warby Parker distributes a pair of glasses to someone in need through partnerships with nonprofits like Vision Spring. Offering eyeglasses, sunglasses, contact lenses, and eye exams, Warby Parker is committed to providing exceptional vision care online and in stores. So put your FSA or HSA dollars to good use on Warby Parker prescription glasses, prescription sunglasses, contact lenses, and eye exams. Try Warby Parker's free home try-on program. Order 5 pairs of glasses to try at home for free for 5 days. There's no obligation to buy. Ships free and includes a prepaid return shipping label. Try 5 pairs of glasses at home for free at warbyparker.com/unqualified. That's warbyparker.com/unqualified.
We were going to stop earlier, but you're so freaking good at this, so we're going to keep going.
Okay.
Hannibal Lecter working his first shift at Chipotle.
I apologize to everyone at this for this next impression. Hi. What would you like?
I just want like a burrito bowl.
Burrito bowl. With a knife.
That was really good, though. That was valiant.
Okay, here we go. Batman auditioning for a commercial for erectile dysfunction.
All right, so you have to lead me into this. You're a casting director.
Yep,
then.
she's the casting director.
Okay, Barry.
Yes.
Hey, Barry.
Yes.
Okay, I'm Lindsay.
Hello, Lindsay. I'm really excited to be here. I really connect with the product.
Okay, so I know that you're auditioning as Batman for...
No, I am Batman. Okay. I'm Batman.
All right. So now the product is sort of an alternative to...
Cialis.
It's an alternative to Cialis and Viagra.
Uh-huh.
It's called Spurgra.
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 Spurgra. Spurgra.
Spurgra.
Spurgra. And it's supposed to make men feel vital.
Yes.
And young.
Yes.
And
yes.
Youthful.
Uh-huh.
So
just go at it. Just read the sides.
Yes, please read the sides.
Listen, citizens of Gotham and elsewhere, Spurgra makes you hard as a rock and virile as a pony. I use it myself. No joking around.
I went a little bit off book. I improvised a little bit. Yeah, sorry, yeah.
I gotta say,
that was great.
You won the role.
No, I won it?
You won it.
Thank you.
You are now going to get $2,500.
I have 2 more for you.
2 more?
That's it. 2 more and we're done.
We're awful.
Well, yes.
I'm just
edit out some of these bad ones.
You're doing this for my enjoyment right now at this point. Indiana Jones trying to get people to try his samples at Costco.
Oh, geez, these are really hard.
Or
by the way, you're like the best improviser in the
and
world.
You don't have to be Indiana.
How many shows do you do at UCB?
I don't do a lot of impressions. I do about 2 shows a week at UCB.
But exactly. You're the best at it.
You could
I
just
can be like Shia LaBeouf.
You could just be a dude.
All right.
Like trying.
I'll take the challenge. I'm gonna take
all right.
Look, I'm not. Look, it's a professional podcast. I'm not gonna come in here and dick around. I'm not gonna come here and say I can't deliver the goods. Not to Shim. Not to you. All right.
Shim.
Sim. Sorry. I don't know. I called you Shim. Sorry, Sim.
Okay, so I'm at Costco.
Yes.
I'm pushing on a giant cart.
All right. Sorry. Hold on one second.
Oh,
Indiana. Sorry. I'll get.
Wait. What are you?
Indiana Jones trying
Which
to get
Indiana
people
Jones?
Indiana Jones
Last
from
Crusade, or you want to do Temple?
You pick.
Okay.
And also, what is your product? Or do we need?
Do I have a product?
No, you decide what your product is.
Give me a product.
Let's say nut butter.
Taquitos.
Nut butter. Oh, taquitos.
Frozen taquitos.
Frozen taquitos.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm doing old Indiana Jones. Crystal Skull.
Yeah.
Try a taquito. I wrestled these. Mexicans made these. They're kind of like a burrito that's been fried.
Okay.
Terrible.
First of all, my name is Maria. I'm Mexican.
Maria.
And I don't know if Mexicans made these. Can we take a look at the
Mexicans made these. Mexican, just put one of these in your mouth.
I don't think so.
But I took Sankara stones. This is not Sankara stones out of a temple to put in a museum.
This is not authentic.
They burned through my bag. God damn it! Eat a taquito. If I put 3 of these taquitos in my bag, they'll burn through. That's how good they are. When I took these taquitos, I brought a bag of sand in. To take the taquitos, I had to justify how much they were, and I justified the sand, and I put it on a thing. I took the taquitos. Now give me this free sand, please.
Now, this is
Nazi taquitos.
The weirdest story I've ever heard.
The Nazi taquitos. Hitler made these taquitos. God damn it, eat these taquitos. Don't let the Nazis win. Hitler
made
taquitos. Come back here.
Ow!
All right, we're on a roll. One more. Oh, no. But this one's easy. You're going to phone this one in. This one's super easy.
Oh, no.
Okay, this is Jason.
I think I'm letting you down.
No, not at all.
You're doing an incredible job. And this is the last one.
The only person we've done this with.
And this one's...
because we knew you could handle it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
And this one I know you're going to love. Jason Bourne driving a drunk chick around in his Uber.
Okay. Great. Yeah, that's an easy one.
Okay, so you picked me up on Hollywood.
All right, great. Hey! Where'd you?
Hi.
Do you know where I am? Who do you work for? Where are you going?
Oh my god.
Where are you going?
Oh my god, dude.
Smash.
Dude.
We've already hit 5 cars.
Dude. What the fuck, man? I'm serious. You
Let me tell
gotta
you something.
fucking no. I'm gonna tell you.
Where are you going? Where are you
something.
going? Yeah.
Okay, fucking listen,
Okay.
dude.
I'm listening.
Take a breath,
Okay.
man. Take a fucking breath.
Are you that girl from that Save the Last Dance?
Oh my god, no.
Are you the girl from Save the Last Dance?
What the fuck is your problem? Did you have too much Adderall? What the fuck is your problem? Why are you panting?
I woke up on the seashore. I don't know who the fuck I am.
Okay, dude, please
smash.
stop
I killed
yelling.
my girlfriend.
Stop smashing into things. This
So
hurts
sorry.
my neck.
Where are you going?
Okay, I'm going to Los Feliz.
Los Feliz.
Yes.
God.
Please get me there without fucking crashing into any more cars. Dude, okay.
I need your help.
What's your name?
I don't know. I think it's Jason. Jason Bourne.
Okay, so
I don't know how I got here.
You're panting.
I don't know how I got this Uber license.
Okay, you're panting. You think your name is Jason.
I think my name is Jason.
You have
I woke up in this Prius.
Okay, wait.
I woke up in this Prius.
Wait, can I ask you one question?
Yeah.
Who did you lose your virginity to?
She was the girl from Run Lola Run.
That German girl?
Yes, from Fifth Element.
She was good.
She was really good. Look.
She was hot in like a hot way, like a...
You want to take Sunset or Western?
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. I'm following the ways.
Okay.
This is my first day on the job.
Do you please stop fucking
Where are you
yelling?
going to Los Feliz? Mess hall? Little Dom's?
Oh my god, dude! I'm going to Hillhurst.
Oh, what's on Hillhurst?
That pie shop.
House of Pies?
Dude.
Oh, gotta remember House of Pies. Pies. I was a
pies. You remember pie?
I made a pie.
God, you made pies.
I killed a diplomat with a pie. He died because of me. Oh God, I'm so conflicted.
Dude, you gotta fucking chill.
5 stars. I need 5 stars. I need 5 stars. Give me 5. Smash. I need 5 stars.
Dude, you gotta fucking chill, man. Let's pull over. Pull the fuck over.
Yeah.
Pull over.
Okay, yeah. What do you need?
Okay. I need you to smoke some of my fucking weed. Okay. Because you are fucking freaking out, man.
Out right now. Okay, yeah.
And I gotta tell you, like, literally, I don't know if you need to get your dick sucked. I don't know if you need to get, like, laid.
Whoa, hold on. This weed is really good, man.
It's really good, right? Are you piecing out a little bit? Like, you gotta be.
I feel like really chilled out right now.
I'm so glad because, man, you had a lot of aggression.
It's like also like
and a lot of confusion.
Like for my lungs. Wow.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can achieve all your dreams, but you just have to focus, like, more on, like, what they are.
Jason.
You know what I mean?
My name is
and
Jason. I worked at a coffee
you got to focus on, like, what your bigger self is.
Yeah, like I think, like, I mean,
and do
I need to, like, help
exactly
people.
what
help people. I mean,
your journey requires.
Well, you're like really like whoa,
and
you're like pretty like awesome. And, like,
thanks, man. I think so too. But you gotta like fucking stop crashing into shit and just like more focus on your inner journey because there's beauty there, man. There's beauty.
What do I need to be happy?
There's beauty.
You know,
you've got the heart of a horse. And see, that's what I'm saying. You just like
I'm winning.
That's right.
I neighed like a horse.
Yeah. Man, we got the fucking Kentucky Derby coming up and you're gonna fucking win, man. We just need to pump you full of adrenaline, but not the kind that you were on before.
I will run and you will ride me. I'll be the first human horse.
Dude, man, that is what I'm talking about. That's what you come to LA for.
Shit, man.
That's what Pretty Woman said. That was the message of Pretty Woman.
Pretty Woman's my favorite movie. I mean, when
me
did
too.
That thing where he did,
oh my
like,
god, that's so weird.
On the jewelry box.
Me too.
Like, whoa, what the hell?
Like,
how that jewelry box
your
eat their
dream.
fingers?
You know, where's your dream? What's your dream?
My dream is like simple. It's like to be on Steve Harvey's Kids Got Talent, and I just perform for Steve.
That's a beautiful dream, man. You make kids happy.
Yeah,
dude, that's beautiful.
I'm a kid at heart.
That's fucking beautiful,
you're the
man.
Fucking best.
Dude, you're the best, man.
Could I let you out here because I need to like just like drive up to the Griffith Park and just like figure my shit out.
Yeah, man, that's cool.
Give me 5 stars.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I'll give you 5
stars.
I don't know.
I'll give you 5
I don't know,
stars.
but you can let me out here. That's fine. But
it's
listen,
like 2
dude, I gotta tell you though, you've come a long way.
You mean that?
I do. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna catch another Uber, and but yeah, listen. You find yourself, find your dream, find LA.
Let me tell you something. Use Lyft because the drivers get more money that way. You know, Uber's like kind of the system like Postmates where they don't get the money the right way. Like so, just like help out a Lyft driver. Like hit that Lyft app out. Peace.
Peace, dude.
Amazing.
Thank you. I don't applaud for that.
You did crash into like 8 cars.
I did. I killed about 5 or 10 pedestrians.
Okay, brilliant. All right, so what do we do now?
We can go to calls.
Calls.
Right, okay.
I brought something too. But
you want to go to? Oh, that's right. You brought something weird.
I did bring something.
Oh, good! Yay! You brought something weird.
All right, let's show us what you brought.
All right. Weird.
Okay, show us what you brought, and
weird.
then we'll get to calls after.
What do you think about that kind of a theme song?
Let's do it again.
Paul Scheer brought something weird. Paul Scheer brought something weird.
All right, I want you.
Cut that out.
I love it.
No, I think you should.
No, I love it.
I want you to.
Open it?
It's in a bag, yeah. So you can. It's not going to be like a Beanie Baby worth like $20,000 or anything like that. But it's all right.
Okay.
She's opening a black canvas bag.
It's heavy.
It looks like a.
Oh my God! It is an organ in a jar.
It's a human heart in a jar.
Holy shit!
It's not a real human heart.
Oh, this is really fucking weird, though.
It's weird, right?
This is the weirdest thing we've seen.
Is it the weirdest thing? All right. Well, I take
this is the weirdest thing we've seen.
It is.
It's a human heart in a jar. Which I got from, I did the show on FX called The League, and they had the show The Strain. And this is what they gave to reviewers to review the show. And I saw it on somebody's desk, and I was like, I want this thing. And it's heavy. Try to pick it up. It's heavy.
I did. It is really heavy. It's like...
And in the sunlight, it beats. The heart beats.
What?
That's so cool.
In the sunlight?
Yeah, like there's a little like thing like right over here. When the sunlight hits it, it beats.
This was like the press release gimmick?
Yeah. A human heart.
I've never had anything like this.
I've never seen The Strain, so I don't know how it fits in. But I know that this is cool, and I keep it in my office. It's on my desk in my office.
So when people come into your office,
it's a murky, creepy, like vat of heart.
What do people say when they come into your office?
Is that a real heart?
But there's a lot of valves.
Because why not? It's a fully articulated heart. And if you see, it's moving a little bit. You see,
it's kind of swinging.
Sorry, I should not.
No, you can move. You can move it. I'm trying to see if it will beat. When it beats, it's real creepy.
Paul Scheer may have won. We may have to end the segment.
I don't know. It's either Melissa Benoist's $20,000.
I mean, she brought in
which, by the way, is in question right now because I've gotten a lot of tweets saying that it's not worth $20,000. It's actually worth $20.
Okay,
but
that seems more right to me. When you said $20,000, it feels like there's not a market.
If you go on eBay, there are Beanie Babies. That's particular.
It feels like that was a Beanie Baby enthusiast who was trying their last ditch effort to make some money.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm selling the Princess Di Beanie Baby, and I need $20,000.
So I'm apologizing right now to Melissa Benoist.
Well, that wins.
This is incredible.
It's comparable to what we've had.
That's amazing. Well, congratulations. I think you won.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll take the win.
All right.
This is amazing.
Should we just keep it on the table? We'll just move it up there.
Well, and the problem is now, because I like it so much,
she wants to keep it.
Keep the heart?
She wants it.
I may have to knock you over the head with one of those.
You're often talking about killing people on this podcast.
I know.
You're killing twins. You're often your solution for a lot of your advice involves killing people.
I know.
In a way, it's kind of the most, like, because you said it out loud, it's kind of the best way. Like, that's what therapists can't say. Like, kill somebody, right?
No. I would totally I think I would do blunt force.
I was going to say, how would you kill somebody?
Blunt force.
Here's the thing. For everybody out there, I don't know if this is recording at this point, but this is what you should never do. If you ever say to somebody, nice to meet you, and we've already met, never say we already met before. Because it's a dead end to a conversation.
Absolutely.
It's a dead end.
It's the worst thing you can say.
Just suck it up. They don't remember. So if you go, we actually met before, you're making them feel awkward, and you're stopping the conversation.
Right.
Even though your instinct and your heart is, we met before. Leave your ego at the door. Go, oh yeah, my go-to is this.
I want to suck your dick.
I always say it, and people receive it differently.
Sure.
Some people say sure. Some people are like, not now, inappropriate timing. Either way, it's a friendly way to reach out. It's like a handshake, but more personal. It's a mouth handshake. I always say to people, I go, I'll embrace and go, how are you? Great to see you. Like, I say great to see you a lot because that dictates that, hey, great to see you.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are. Great to see you. I'm
Right.
excited that I have eyesight and you're here, and it's great to see you.
How's everything
Perfect.
going?
Yeah, if I was
works.
blind, I would be bummed to see you.
How's everything going, though?
And then you do that game where your mind is furiously, it's like an old computer that's spinning reel to reel where it's like, who are you, who are you, who are you, who are you, and you're not listening to anything. You're like, who are you, who are you? And I also believe my 3 tips to etiquette is never correct anybody if they said, nice to meet you. And then introduce yourself at the end of the conversation. Go, just by the way, I'm Samantha. I'm Paul. Whatever. Because at the beginning, it's too much. There's too much information.
And people don't remember names.
Exactly. So if I come up to you and go, hey, I'm Paul, and we start talking, and then we talk for like 30 minutes, you may have forgotten that I said I'm Paul because it's the entry port to the conversation. It's like there's too much going on. We're landing, or like we're getting into it. So it's like at the end, be like, so nice to talk to you. I'm Paul, by the way. And then you're like, Paul, got it. See you later. I don't ever do that, but I think that's what...
Oh, you've never done it before.
But I think that's how people should do it. I think people should say your name at the... I think you should be like, and that's who I was. And that's...
Gotcha.
And I'm done.
I like that.
I like it too.
Because then it's like, now we have a connection, and I'm like, oh yeah, Paul, the guy who has the 5 dogs and owns a theme park. Now Paul. But before, it's like, Paul, I'm trying to lock in a facial feature, and then you're talking to me.
But if I'm faking it for 5 minutes...
Mm-hmm.
Then,
do you ever get busted?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
How do you handle that?
Not well. I mean, I'm just like I search for my out. You know, I'm like, oh, yep, you're right. Yes, okay. I didn't quite remember. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It's a bummer because I feel like you.
And then I'm put in a position of feeling like a snob, and
you go. I have Proctopiosis.
I have prosopagnosia, and I'm really sorry. Also, I wish get back to my friends.
I want everyone to wear name tags, and I want an app on my iPhone.
That was a bitchy thing for me to say. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
It didn't seem bitchy.
It did sound a little bitchy. No. There is a specific kind of
person who's trying to get in there.
Yeah, a little bit, and I'm not always the best at picking up on said person. And Chris is a lot better at it than I am.
How's Chris fake it?
Oh, he doesn't. He's just like, dude, I hear you. Good to meet you.
That's it.
I'm spending time with my wife. Like,
that's nice.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's a good way to go.
That's a good way to do it.
But I think that men can deal with that like a little more.
It's weird because I feel like sometimes there's a moment where if you make too much out of not wanting to connect with somebody, it's like, it would have already been easier to take the selfie and be done with it. Like, for me to overly explain why I'm not going to take this selfie, it means, like, we've already spent more time than it would have been to take the selfie. Like, I'm always, my go-to, and I'm not in the situation that you guys are in, is just to be like, yeah, let's do it. Boom, go. And then just go. Because I've seen, and I've been at tables where people are explaining why they don't want to do it. And then it's like, what? Because it always will be like, hey, can I take a selfie? And it's like, actually, no, I'm having dinner with my friends. Right, well, when? Oh, well, no, I'm not going to do it now. And then it becomes like, then you're there for a couple minutes, and then it gets really awkward.
Yes, and it gets, but the problem is that if Chris starts.
But then I'm not also like the star of a giant franchise. It's like, I don't know that level of like, one flash goes, you're done.
Yeah, like once it starts, it's like.
Do you ever wear disguises?
No.
I feel like you guys should start wearing disguises. I think that would be a fun thing for the both of you. Like Michael Jackson used to wear disguises. You guys should like have fake mustaches. You should have a top hat. You should always have a top hat and a cane. You should look a little bit like a female Charlie Chaplin.
Get attention.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna call strangers.
Okay. Yes.